Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andy Elliott. This is going to be a 5-part series that's going to teach you how to build a multi-million-dollar business. Check this out. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andy Elliott. This is going to be video 1 of 5, how to build a multi-million-dollar business. Now listen, I don't know if you've been following me for a while or this is your first time to meet me, but I want you to know what has happened in the last 3 years of my life. In the last 3 years, we have built a 9-figure business. Now, I want you to understand something. Take a pen, take a piece of paper, okay? Right now, if you want to change your life, this isn't going to be a long video, but it's going to be an impactful one, okay? So number one, I want you to write down how I'm going to build my 9-figure business, my 8-figure business, my 7-figure business, how I'm going to build my 5-figure business. Whatever you want, you can have it, okay? As long as you're willing to work for it. But step 1, write this down. What am I going to sell? Okay, this is a problem that a lot of people have. They don't have a clear message. They don't know what they want to do. They say they want to be a coach. Just give you an example. Oh man, I want to coach people how to run a business. What does that mean? Who's your audience? You can't type in on YouTube how to coach people that want to run a business. Dude, it's going to pull up 9 million things. Write this down. Know your niche, get rich. Know your niche, get rich. In 2019, I stepped out and my goal was to dominate the automotive sector, okay? My goal was, there was a bunch of old automotive training, and I call it old, it means outdated, that had been in the automotive industry for a long time. Now this automotive industry training was very high pressure. It was like slam your hand down the table, tell the customers right now if they don't take it, they're out. This kind of selling doesn't work, okay? It's the age of relationships. It's the age of transparency. It's a different age. It's a different time. There's different communication skills that we use now. Times have changed. People have changed. Things have changed. So I wanted to bring a new training to the world in which I would create salespeople to be professionals and not amateurs. What's the difference? A lot of people, if you go to a Starbucks right now and they're taking a survey, what do you think about car salesmen? They'd say robbers, cheats, thieves, and liars. Well, my question would be, what do they think after they meet you? That's all that matters. So I wanted to teach automotive people how to be pros and not amateurs. People can hate car salesmen until they meet the people I train, and then they'll love them. They pull the pressure out of the deal. Cars are expensive. That's not car salespeople's fault. Okay, that's the manufacturer's fault. That's the economy's fault. The fact that they're getting more expensive has nothing to do with the sales pros, but the sales pros need to be really good at what they do to pull the pressure out of the deal, make it easy to say yes to, make it hard to say no to, and make it the client's idea to do it, to show them where the benefits and the features are, why they should choose this vehicle and how it saves them money and how they can't afford it, okay? Only pros can do that, by the way. And it's not being a closer, it's being a master communicator. And that's why I teach the Master Closer Seminar, to teach people to communicate. Know what you want to sell. 2019, when I first got in business, how to build a multi-million-dollar business. I wanted to dominate the automotive industry. Now we have 11,000 automotive stores on our platform. Did I do it? Are we still doing it? Do I love the automotive business? Absolutely. Yes. Am I in lots of different industries now? Yes, I am. I'm in all the industries now. I'm in all the entrepreneurs. I'm teaching business owners and CEOs. Why? Because I'm doing what they haven't been able to do. But I had to start out day one with one simple thing. What am I going to sell? Now, I want you to understand something. Don't get confused here. Here's the $1 million advice right here. The $1 billion advice. When I first opened my business, everybody told me, go buy expensive CRMs. Get ready to use the marketing and advertising and go crazy and get your name out there and do all this. Go buy all this fancy office furniture. Show people that you made it. No, no, no. You know what I did? I was a great salesman, but I learned to sell my product. And I learned to give great customer service. And I learned to ruin the value of money for people that did business with me. And I wanted to be somebody that no one else had ever seen in the automotive industry. I want to outcarry my competition. I wanted to bring a new edge, a new fire, new intensity, new energy, a new passion that they hadn't seen before. Okay? And a lot of people told me, Andy, you're going too hard. They don't like this. Shut up. I'm me. Let them be them. If you want to go do it your way, go do it. But you know what I noticed? I stormed through the industry and all the sales pros and managers and GMs and owners go, man, we love this guy's fire. We love it. We come into work every day. We deal with rejection all the time. Salespeople have mindset issues. This guy gets it. Mindset, skill set, and habits. If we could train salespeople to have this, they'd be dangerous. But most salespeople never get any training. You know why? Because most companies don't believe in it anymore. They think it's jaded and outdated. Rule number one, if you want to start a multi-million-dollar business, what are you going to sell? Is it software? Is it SaaS? What is it? Is it real estate? Is it cars? Is it insurance? Is it solar? What are you going to sell? Now, if you're working for somebody, I want you to understand this, how to run a multi-million-dollar business, even if you work for someone else, you own your own business inside their business. 4 out of 5 millionaires work for someone else. Don't ever forget it, okay? Starting your own business isn't the only way to become a millionaire. By the way, most people become millionaires working for someone else and help them go to the top rather than opening their own business. But either way, know what you want to sell and write this down. Become the top 1% in the world in selling it. 2 things, and we're going to end this. Number 1, don't ever let anybody else know your business better than you. Know your business better than anyone else in the world. Number 2, figure out how to kick your own ass every day. Don't ever let someone else come kick your ass. No ways. That means I have no pride, no ego, and no entitlement. I am coachable, and I am a coach. So I love you guys. I hope this video helped. It's video 1 of a 5-part series, how to create your business to be a multi-million-dollar company. And it's number 1, become crystal concrete clear on what you're going to sell. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andy. A lot of you leave comments telling me that you need help. Do me a favor. I'm going to tell you the best way to get a hold of me. Shoot me a text message right now, 918-210-0254. 918-210-0254. I'll help you with whatever you need. I got your back for life. Let's get back to the video. All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about stick to the plan. Listen, there's an old saying in Navy SEALs. It says, plan your dive, dive your plan. Listen to me, write this down. Plan your dive, dive your plan, okay? So I want you to understand this, all right? Here's what happens. People every single day, they're gonna have a plan. They're gonna say, all right, this is what I'm gonna do today when I go into work. Today when I go into work, I'm gonna make calls from 10 to noon. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do this from noon to 2. And then they have it all planned out. But what happens is when they get to work, guess what happens? Distractions come in. Okay, maybe things are easy. They got a couple easy sells, so they don't stick to the plan. They change it up and they lay down. Or maybe they come in, they get rejected right out the gate. Maybe they just lost their best customer. Maybe they just had a chargeback. Maybe they walk into a show in a storm. Something happens. It's scary. You don't know what's going on. It's new. It's uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Write this down. When things get uncomfortable, don't shift or change your plan. I remember this time Chad Wright, who's a Navy SEAL, and Jesse Itzler were on this 100-mile run. It's 100 miles within 24 hours. And they're going on this run, and the goal was to run 7 minutes and walk 3. Run 7, walk 3, 24 hours, 100 miles. It was the middle of the night. They literally are getting, when you're so sleepy, you're getting delusional. It's pitch black. They're running, walking 3 minutes, running 7 minutes, walking 3 minutes. And Jesse Itzler looks over at Chad Wright and goes, hey, Chad, I think I want to change it up. Why don't we run for 6 minutes and walk for 4, or run for 8 even, and walk for 2? Now, I want you to understand this. They had been planning, Jesse Itzler had been planning this run, okay, for 5 months. What he's going to do, this is the plan, this is how we're going to do it, and he had been ready. That's his prepared plan. When things were getting hard in the mundane, write this down, mundane. You know what that means? The same boring thing over and over and over again. He got sick of doing it. And a lot of you are going to get sick of doing the things that it takes to do to continue to grow your business. Stick to the plan. I remember when Jesse Itzler said that to Chad Wright goes, hey, Jesse, all right. He goes, give me one good reason why we should change the plan, and we will. But I'm going to need a good reason, so give it to me. And they continue to run, and Jesse couldn't give him a reason. He couldn't give him a good reason. He said, oh, I just want to change it up. Don't do that. Had they changed their plan, there's a good chance they wouldn't have succeeded and ran the 100 miles in 24 hours. You know, Chad Wright, who's a Navy SEAL, talked about how they have this thing called Navy SEALs when they go underwater, they go to bag. And what that means is they're breathing underwater out of a bag. And he goes, when you're diving and you're in the middle of the night and you're in a third world country and you're in somewhere you don't know where you're at, you don't know how deep it is, the waves are coming up over you, it's dark, it's scary. He goes, honestly, man, like, it's crazy. Your mind starts racing. He goes, stick to the plan. Stick to the training. Stick to what you've learned. Because what happens is you want to go to walking for 4 minutes, running 6 minutes, walking 4. You want to change it up. And the minute you do and you do change it up, remember, that's not your plan. So what happens is now you get off the plan, something starts to go wrong, it's hard to get back on it again. So what's the rule? The rule is this: if you're going to build a multi-million-dollar business, you're going to make a plan right now, and you're going to stick to that plan. Now, by the way, will you make adjustments along the way? Yes. Not during the day while you're working. You'll do that at night. You'll do it when you're outside of the battle zone. You'll do it when you're outside of the crash site. Here's the crash site. Step 5 feet out and look back in on it. Do that over there. Make the plan and then change it and prepare for it. But a lot of you, the reason why you're not going to get what you want, you're not going to build this massive business, is because you won't stick to your plan. You will deviate and change on it nonstop when things get uncomfortable, hard, and scary. Don't do it. There was a time where I didn't change the plan, and I honestly thought that it wasn't going to work out. But you know what I knew? I knew that the compound effect of doing something good over and over and over has a massive payout, and guess what? Since I didn't change, I was right. So a lot of you right now, the reason why you'll never get to where you want to go in life is because you keep changing your plan. You never work your plan, okay? Plan the dive, dive the plan. I love you guys. Never forget this in your life. If you want to do something big, if you want to earn more than you ever imagined in your life, and you want to build something beautiful worth having and make your life count, make a badass plan and stick to it. All right, guys, Andy Elliott, how to build a multi-million-dollar business and do it quick. Number one, write this down, social media. Hey, guys, what is everybody doing right now? They're on their phones. Look at everybody driving on the road. What are they doing? They're texting on their phone. Go and look at everybody sitting down eating dinner. What are they doing? They're on their phones. Go look at everybody walking down the road. What are they doing? They're on their phones. What is everyone doing? They're on their phones. Do you think they're scrolling through their phone book? No, I think they're looking on social media. Now I'm going to ask you a question. How much does it cost to post on LinkedIn? How much does it cost to post on Facebook? How much does it cost to post on Instagram? How much does it cost to post on TikTok? How much does it cost to post on Facebook? And all these companies, how much does it cost? It doesn't cost anything. You know what it costs? Sweat equity. It costs time. And when I started my company, social media was an area that I wanted to dominate. And I couldn't believe they didn't charge us for this. Now, some people, they do pay for marketing. And I do believe that paying for marketing is very smart. But you know what also I believe? Why would you not use a free resource? My company generates 500 leads a day, okay, off social media, a free resource that I leaned into and leveraged. Everybody write down resource. The difference between rich people and poor people is resourcefulness. Also, what did I want to do with social media? I wanted to do one thing. Write this down. Ready? I wanted to bring value. I wanted to bring value. And I did, and I still do. I see a lot of people that are on social media just talking about themselves. I talked about what I wanted to see with other people and how I was going to help make that happen. Every day, I literally released free training, free, F-R-E-E, free training that was better than the competition's paid training. Doesn't exist. What did I do? I ruined the value of money for people, and they didn't even have to pay me for it. I gave it to them for free. What did that do? That created raging fans. So, right now, on video number 3, how to build a multi-million-dollar infrastructure. What are you going to do? You're going to leverage social media. You're going to be the best at it. Okay? And you're going to give value to people. And you're going to give first. The strongest, most important, number one selling tool in the world is reciprocity. We are going to give first. And if you'll do that, I promise you, multi-million-dollar industry is in the future for you. All right, guys, here we go. Video number 4. It's going to be the more hands you shake, the more money you make, but you already knew that. Guys, write this down. This is super important. Play the numbers game. Okay? Write this down. You ready? Make a lot on a little or make a little on a lot. Write that down. Make a lot on a little or make a little on a lot. What do you want to do? You going to play in the masses or are you going to play to a small niche? I'm only taking this many people. You know, when I decided to start my business, I knew that there was a lot of people in this world that didn't have a lot of money. Okay? So what did I decide to do? Ruin the value of money for people. I decided to take and not price my courses cheap, not price my training cheap. I decided to give a lot of it away for free, and then what I would charge, I put out something that most of the world could afford. Why? Make a lot on a little or make a little on a lot. I decided to make a little on a lot. Now today, my company trains anywhere from 400,000 to 500,000 salespeople every single month at all times and reoccurring. And I want to ask you a question. How is that possible? Has anyone in the world been able to do this before? Not that I know of. There's probably someone somewhere. But I didn't price gouge people. You know what I knew? I knew there was a lot of average people out there who really weren't average. They just couldn't afford the big daddy training, the good stuff, the stuff that would change their life. So I decided to price my stuff accordingly so people could actually get access to this training, have the resources they need, change their life, which to me, it's heaven on earth, getting paid to do what I love and also watching other people change their lives. Imagine that, guys. So I just want to tell you right now, you're going to have to make a decision, okay? Right? A lot on a little or a little on a lot. What's your customer model base? What do you want to do? What are your goals? Okay? Guys, to build a multi-million-dollar infrastructure or $1 billion, whatever you want. Okay? As big as you want to go, it's completely up to you. You're going to need a game plan. You're going to need a blueprint, and you need to stick to it. You need to understand how many people you want to service, and you literally do anything and everything you have to do to make sure you take care of all those people. Keep great retention so you keep those people with you. That's super important. There's gaining a client one time, and then there's retaining one. Those are two different things. You got to learn to do both. Ruin the value of money for people and outcarry your competition, guys. So pick your plan. Let's kill it. All right, guys, so that's going to be video number 4 of how to build a multi-million-dollar industry. By the way, we're on to video number 5 now. Check it out. All right, guys, so here we go. It's going to be video number 5. Be the best, never settle, never get comfortable. Write this down. Be the top 1% in your industry at what you do. Top 1%. Hey, are you an industry leader? Write this down right now. Am I an industry leader? Yes or no? Are you? In the niche that you're in, are you leading the industry? Are you mid-pack or are you backpack? Where are you in leading the industry? I want you to think about it. Never get comfortable. You know what? I want you to write this down. Never, 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 never get finished. There's always more work to do. The second that you slow down, maintaining, and you start maintaining and trying to keep where you're at, there's some other dude that's coming up behind you that's about to clip you. And he's going to take your job. He's going to take your business. And he's going to take you out. So every day you must ensure yourself to never get comfortable. Nothing good happens in a comfortable environment. You must stay uncomfortable at all times. Number 2, this is so important. Make sure that every day you keep studying how you can dissolve your competition, how you can literally eliminate is self-development. Self-development, self-improvement every day. Most people will learn just enough to learn a few quotes in a book to say to some people, or make just enough money to pay their bills, okay, to make $250,000 a year or $1 million, and then they're done. Hey, man, if you want to be the best, if you want to be awesome, if you want to grow, you're going to have to keep inspiring your clients, or if not, they're going to go to someone else. You got to get crazier. You got to get more fired up. You got to keep your team alive. You got to grow your team. You got to build something in which the world has never seen. You got to build an empire, and you got to have a group of badass leaders. Super important. If you cut the head off a snake, guess what you have? You have a dead body. You have a dead snake. Leadership is always with the head. So to finish this, and just so you never forget this, leadership is probably one of the most important things in any infrastructure, whether it grows or not. That leader must be the example, the way that they live their life, the way that they speak, the way that they talk, the way that they believe, the way that they treat people, the way that they work and they have recognition with the people that work for them, the way that they love. All that stuff matters. So if you want to never get comfortable, run to pressure, run to uncomfort, and stay the example to your team at all times. Also, you're never finished. Never. There's always more work to do, okay? Never get into a state of maintaining. And lastly, guys, kill comfort. Anything that makes, guys, listen to me. I don't understand. Some of you are like, man, I'm going to do all this work because one day I just want to sit on my couch and watch TV. Dude, I can't believe that somebody would find value in being lazy. You say, well, I worked hard. So you want to go home and get fat and you want to get lazy and sit on your couch? I always want to be a winner. I always want to be a warrior. I always want to feel alive. I see people, they retire, they freaking die. They go home and they rest and then they're dead in 4 years. No, man. You must always keep pushing yourself. Never, ever forget that. So I love you guys. I hope these series have helped you. I just want to tell you I appreciate you. I got your back for life. This is video number 5 of how to build a multi-million-dollar industry. Let's go.
Watch out, 'cause I'm here now and I'm staying.
Hey guys, I just want to tell you, you're the true 1%ers. You made it till the end of the video. Do me a favor, share it with the friend that wants to go to another level. Make sure you like the video, comment below so I know who you are, set your notifications, and then subscribe to the channel. We got daily sales training videos dropping. I'll see you soon. Positive thoughts, I'm starting to trust. Nothing's deserved unless you work.